Victor! You really came back!
I told you, I don't break my promises.
You really don't. Well, did you make a decision? Are you going to become my king?
Before I decide, I want you to tell me something.
Oh? What is it you want to hear?
What will you do as queen?
Well, of course, a queen's job is to protect the happiness of her planet.
Roleia, have you seen your planet? It's not happy at all. The people are suffering in their everyday lives.
What are you saying?
There are people who want to control this planet, and they keep you locked up in here to do it.
That's impossible. My father himself handpicked the people who look after this planet.
If that's what you want to believe.
But...
Roleia, if you want to be a queen, you have to know the truth. See your planet with your own eyes.
But Victor...
エピソード8翼を捨てた戦士たち VS 火の惑星ガードン代表11
Hey, what kind of planet are we going to next? Eating noises.
I want a nice quiet planet, as similar to Earth as possible. More eating noises.
Haven't you heard of manners? Don't talk with your mouths full. Or the stereotypical lines that they just give to the girl character. Glacier?
Why you? Why doesn't Princess Katora speak to me? That's why I don't believe you, saying Princess Katora is still alive. Why are you worrying about them so much? Well, it's just... Look, sitting here worrying isn't going to do you any good at all. Huh? No matter what that guy thinks, you're still going to do it, aren't you?
Arion, you must win. Then I'll be able to meet you properly.
You're right. I'm going to win and meet Katora, and then I'll save everyone in the galaxy. Well, if he's going to be annoying, we can always leave him behind. He's just a spirit. It's not like he can die. Wait, what? Falco, no! Hey, it's just a joke. Lighten up, Arion. I don't think it's that funny.
Come on, kids, that's enough chatting. Eat your dinner, chop chop. Once we finish dinner, we can warp to our next planet, so make your way to the front car, okay?
Yes, ma'am. The next planet. I wonder if there's a hope stone there. Yes, we do indeed have the word hope stone now as an official term for grouping all of these interplanetary rocks together. That's another one we've got to thank the Portuguese anime dub for. Yes, hope stones indeed. There's also apparently a photograph up here that I've missed the whole time. But yes, it's new chapter time, and indeed we can actually set off for this new planet pretty much immediately. Wow, I thought I was interacting with the smoothies machine. That would have been a nice little discovery, but I'm afraid not. Fine, off to the inner link we go, because yes, it's new planet time. Both of the last two times we've gone to a new planet, there's pretty much been an entire episode's worth of story just on the Arion Express by itself. Falco, how have you not been fired yet? Very, very good start to the inner link. Yeah, here though, we can just set sail for the next planet pretty much right away. So that's good. And that means I need to think about our new accomplices who will be following behind us. Obviously in the last chapter we had Sean Frost, who got like a goal on a random encounter and kind of contributed to a match at some point, and then Adekebe, who actively did nothing. Ooh, Fatsumi is so handsome, beauty with a dark side, how romantic. See what I was saying about Charisse? Just give her something to say that's uniquely her and not just girl character that's not Trina, please. Like, sure, you can have these lines, but basically, like, I really did give Charisse a chance when I was first experiencing Galaxy, waiting for her to do something that was uniquely her, and just it's not coming, so don't get too excited. But maybe you'll disagree with me on that, who knows. Zippy is still pestering people about their homework. Now, I don't know about you, but if I was like the saviour of the Earth and or universe, then I don't think we should have to do homework and live wagey lifestyles. Like, I expect to be rewarded with a fat £1 billion, to be honest, when I touch base back on the home planet. Like, I think we deserve it. We could do some more special training. There are no new ones for us to do. Like the first platform planet we did in Silica, that gave us a whole new minigame to try. And then Nayade just absolutely didn't. No swimming or diving games for us, which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, so there are probably new training regimens available to us, but they're all often competition route rewards, which I haven't been doing a great deal of on this save file. Indeed, on my Supernova, I don't have them all either, so that's going to take some genuine thinking about to arrange. But what's especially going to take some thought to arrange is the lineup of our players. So the good thing to be aware of is that out of all the new people that we want to try out from our extra Earth 11 people, I mean, there's JP, maybe we'll use him at some point. But the only people left that we actually need to use, unless I suddenly just sub in Quentin or Vulpine, having said that I won't, I don't think anyone's interested. Maybe one. I can think of one person who would be, but we've got to use Alpha, we've got to use Quagmire, and we've got to use Mark Kruger. So potentially we could just get them all in right now and then have done with it, but I'll try and save at least one for the next chapter. I would say, although Quagmire is the one I'm most excited to use, he's still only got Gungnir right now. If we want to actually use him as a midfielder, maybe he'll have something by the next chapter. So what I'm saying is basically, it's time for Mark Kruger, baby. He's going in the squad. We don't have fake Victor among us right now. I think he may be joining us for the match. I don't tend to use him too much in the overworld. I suppose what I could do is just use Vulpine in the overworld for now. Ade's got to go for now because he was truly poor in that last match. Well, alright. I'll sub out Lucian for Ade and have him on the bench for now, because, I don't know, maybe the next planet will really benefit him or something, but maybe we'll use Vulpine in the next random encounter just to show that he's there and then get rid. So, Quentin, you can truly be the least used. And Alpha, I guess, do we save for next time? Do we sub him in now? Well, yeah, I mean, I'm not planning on using Keenan full time, so I guess I've only really got Kruger in here. That's new. So, Charisse, move out of the main lineup. Eugene thoroughly let us down in the last time, and yet I'm somehow quite reluctant to let him go anyway. Like, he actively messed up bad last time. But, you know, Zippy, you can have some time off. We've not changed our defensive lineup since the start of the Let's Play. Maybe Sean I should build up to B1, but he's just not got Land of Ice yet. So Alpha's in the squad. This is R3. Terry will of course be remaining among us. So off we go to the cabin to explore a brand new planet. Not a bland new planet. That would be not very complimentary, all things considered. There's Zippy again. We've just kicked him out when he's wondering about what his totem's going to be. Terry, are you okay? He's just asleep. That is a mood. That's been me for the past week of my life, I think. You see how the face cam footage now seems to have a bit more lighting instead of the natural daylight. That's a result of the clocks going back in combination with me sleeping in quite a bit. So there's my motivation to get up earlier in the day, the added daylight. Victor Fake won't even turn around to talk to us, perhaps hiding the purple in his eyes. There's a common complaint with that character. It's like, oh, how can they not tell? If it's got purple eyes, then it's obvious that it's not the real Victor. I'm pretty sure that's just there for the viewer's benefit so we can tell it's not the real one. I don't think it's actually something that applies to the character, but maybe that's just me. The planet Magmavia. I wonder what it's like. I think the name of the planet gives quite a bit away there. This star won't be unsafe, will it? Why aren't you answering? We'll be safe, won't we?
No, stop your fretting. It's time for departure, everyone.
Wonderfully encouraging. Well, nevertheless, we'll set straight off then. No putting it off for miscellaneous purposes this time. We're actually going to the planet Magmavia, known in Japanese as Gardon, and nothing's gonna stop us. See you in a bit when we touch base. Oh, very red again. What could this mean? We've had a desert planet, a water planet, Magmavia. It's gonna be quite hot. And a lot of industrial tech as well, like that one city from Pokemon Sword and Shield that we kind of wanted to be based on Sheffield or Manchester, but also kind of really wasn't. So this is Magmavia.
Whoa, look at that!
JP's got so much dialogue now, and we've never been needed to use him.
Birds? They don't have wings, only bird heads.
I see you found this planet's people. You will be facing these Magmavians in your next match. Oh, Meteo! So, even though they're birds, they don't have wings? That is correct. Some Magmavians made the choice to use mechanical arms. Wait, their arms are machines? Previously, all inhabitants of Magmavia had wings and roamed the skies freely. But in recent years, more and more Magmavians have made the move towards the use of mechanical arms. With this new strength, Magmavians have created machines and structures to adapt to life on the ground.
They gave up their wings in the sky?
There are also those who refuse to mechanize their arms and are proud of their wings. So on this planet, some can fly and others can't? That is correct. Magmavia consists of these two different tribes. Those of the clan who refuse to live by the use of mechanical arms, they are known as the Argestrals. Argestrals? Who knows? One of those, maybe. Those who choose to forego their wings and mechanize, the Mechanists, live in the West. Those two clans are currently in conflict over who controls the planet.
Even though they live on the same planet, they are fighting?
They have to fight to save their planet at such a difficult time for them. Must be tough for them. But still, if it means we win, I won't complain. But I've also been informed that the leader of the Mechanists has left a message for you all. The leader of the Mechanists? Is that Magmavia 11's captain? Yes. He would like to meet you face to face in Sinton City.
What, the enemy captain thinks we'll just walk up to him nicely and say hi? That's a trap if I ever saw one.
I think you'll find the meeting more beneficial than you think. The Mechanists can be quite unruly. Were you to refuse, they might take it as an insult and retaliate. So we have to go. You must go into the city either way, so you should meet with them. Let us be on our way. Alright, not long then before we meet the captain. It's definitely not going to be an ambush or anything. You know, if they've made it to round 3 of the Grand Celesta Galaxy while fighting amongst each other, they're either like super good at football or they have just beaten the mush out of everyone who's arrived in their planet and cheated their way through this system. But I would expect to see a lot of fire-based plays at minimum on this scorching hot planet. No treasure chest there like there would normally be. The anti-mechanists might be a bit of an easier term for the Argestrals. Surely we don't know what the Argestrals would have been called in English. I think they had a different name in every different dub. of the anime, but we'll head to Sinton City. It's not quite Sin City, it's Sin 10. Yes, it's 10 times the Sin City, right? Wow, it's really warm here, isn't it? How is it so hot?
Jeez, it's like a sauna out here.
Magmavia's high temperatures and atmosphere have earned it the nickname of the Planet of Fire. Planet of Fire? That is correct. Magmavia is home to much volcanic activity. The proximity of the sun, the magma, and geothermal activity will all affect the surface temperature. I can see how it got that name now. You can make your way to Sinton City from there. The third match of the Grand Celestial Galaxy will be held tomorrow afternoon. You ever think the matches are like too soon? Every single time we've arrived at a new planet, it's been like, oh yeah, the match is tomorrow. I don't know, give us a few days. Meanwhile, Arion is fighting a chicken. Not quite unlike the whole Peter Griffin versus chicken stuff. We made a Family Guy reference accidentally 2 episodes ago, so we might as well do it again. They're actually giving us the tutorial on the environment now. Usually we get that in some kind of random encounter against the planet's people. So I guess that's to say, on this one, we're not having a tutorial match. So the ball doesn't fly as fast as it would on the Earth, but it powers up fire moves and the first bit of tutorial. Tell you what, there's like a tutorial menu. Imagine if I went in there. Help me. Where are we looking? Is it in any of these? Magmavia's environment. Only 3 technical tips left to go. What could this mean? Yeah, so the ball will float less on Earth, so it's closer to the ground, but it's not quite as fast. I'm told, to be honest, that doesn't really match up with my memory of the situation, but yeah, this one's not too bad. There will we put it this way, we haven't seen the worst yet when it comes to gravities, so there's no way we'd lose to you Earthies. Yeah, this is cool. Like, we've got trains, we've got heat, we've got gears, we've got random encounters. Let's just get some immediate use out of Wolfram Vulpine, who's unfortunately like quite fitting for this planet. So we're against Rihanna. Like, they obviously wanted to pick people from, you know, the island of Barbados to be represented on the hottest planet in Go Galaxy, right? Well, I didn't really think about the formation, I must admit. So we've got Mark Kruger up in front. Vulpine could, of course, armorify, but he cannot block. Well, this would be... This is our de facto tutorial match, right? And I'm on the verge of messing it up already. This is terrible. At least Claw de Force is leveled up at least once, right? Well, I think now would be a good time to make use of Arion Alpha's fighting spirit, just because it's quite appropriate for this planet, and we wouldn't see much use out of it otherwise. Feng Huang, the one where, because it was introducing the tutorial match for armorifying in Chrono Stones, we never actually got to see Feng Huang's shot in general in that game unless you look for it. They got a critical on us, and Feng Huang has been defeated. Well, that's why it's the spirit we never really saw anything of. We're still not going to see anything from it. This is awful. I've just set foot on Magmavia and I'm already losing. But yeah, see how the gravity has done like almost nothing to affect us. Like, I've not even noticed during this match that we've been on a different planet, apart from the higher levels of the opponents, because we're doing really poorly. We've got the Zag level up, so there you go, it is level 2. The Mega Moves really does suggest that it would be stronger than it is. It's only about 80 power, I think, but... Alpha sucks! Why is he so bad? Yeah, he really is going to have to armorify just to put up any opposition at all. I just want to use Feng Huang's shot because it's quite fiery and it's something that quite possibly you might not have seen before because it's never in the anime, and it's not required to be seen in Chrono Stones either. But, you know, this was supposed to be like Alpha's redemption arc as well. I used him on my Thunderflash team for the post game, and he sucked. Like, he always lost because I was pouring more attention into my Wildfire, granted, but yeah, we did not win this battle. That's like really, really bad. I haven't even looked up what level the actual next opponent is going to be, but we certainly won't be within reach of it. I thought, like, when we were playing Supernova, this was going to be the new hope for Alpha, and after he let us down in Thunderflash and barely scored, and then Mike was somehow more useful over on Wildfire, that this was going to be Alpha's time, where I really just let him have his way with some football and demonstrate his abilities, and he just utterly blew it. Like, I'm even trying to use Feng Huang in a tutorial match so I don't have to use it in the story battle, and he just... he couldn't. He had 3 separate chances to win, to do anything, and he didn't. Meanwhile, JP has gone on a food search again, because this is just what he does. He's not even here to play football, he's just here to make passing comments about food, this time being the Hell Magma Pizza. Yeah, we can say hell in our fan translation. We can do whatever we want. Truly unrestricted. But I guess the whole species thing we've not touched upon yet. The birds of Magmavia are like the opposite of a human. It's like, what if we gave ourselves wings? We could live lives freely, and I could go on holiday without needing a travel visa, and they'd still find ways to send me flying back, let's be honest. But I don't know, make one last passing trip to a country that's still not letting us in before we turn straight back. But no, this is the opposite. This is people who have wings, and they've gotten rid of it. Oh, but Mate Owl is just as great as Falco's Falcon, isn't it? It might have been if we did anything with it. I should probably have Keenan in my lineup, actually, because he did not use that, and clearly we've just shown a bit of a vulnerability in our defense. Wow, that was a long thread. Apparently Zippy messed up on his fake exam. Alpha, you can have... Do I give him what? No, to be honest. Get out. You buggered it. And then Kruger and Vulpine I'll swap around for now, so we've actually got Vulpine as a forward. Heal up. There's a silver chest. I'm not going to open it because it's like part of my footage and stuff, but you know, on screen it contains whoosh. It can't be as painful as missing out on the treasure pendant in Naiadi. Like, nothing will be worse than not having that. And at least I got the air guitar here. Have you tried the Hell Pizza yet? I'd thoroughly love a Hell Pizza. I'm all about spice. But the amount of chicken madras cravings I've had in my life is frankly unnatural. So let's just prove that I can indeed win a random encounter through the use of Keenan's Owl. Yeah, we're really resorting that hard to gimmicks, but you know, I did try to use it last time, and it was the fault of Eugene. Yeah, we've got TP recovery level 3. Sorry, double touch. Didn't really stand a hope with this one, but yeah, this is kind of showing what Keenan... If you ever thought Keenan's eyes were out of place on an Inazuma design, there's your reason for it. It's truly meant to be a central part of his character. That's just one of the most praiseworthy things about Inazuma in general, though. Everyone's eyes are different. Like, when I was trying to do a bit of practice drawing for a bit of an OC, I was like, how do you do Inazuma eyes? And basically, you don't, because they're all different. I managed to find online. I won't put it on screen without permission from the artist because it was a redrawn project and such. But there's like templates on Google Images just for Inazuma eyes by themselves, and it's amazing how many you can recognize. Just because they're all so unique. Like, I love Inazuma 11. It's so good at character design. And hey, we've got the smart weather. Smart weather? This planet definitely does not have smart weather by any extension of the word, but it does have a smart feather, along with Wall of Atlantis to represent one league. To be honest, that's like an extremely good move to have all of a sudden. Kruger, do you want it? Like, I could give it to one of my actual defenders, but like, you found it. You won this battle for us, even though it was Keenan and Arion who did the trick. But like, we got Racing Flame as well. I don't know when we picked that up, but where's it gone? Yeah, Wall of Atlantis. It's been nerfed since last time, but I'm happy for you to have that. Sure. And now we'll move on. Finally, we've got... Now that all of these random encounters are just citizens of Earth, I'm going to do it off screen now. Psych! It's time for Mark Kruger's first goal of the series! It's come all the way from America. Can I headcanon this guy is coming from like Las Vegas so that he can cope with the heat? I've been to Las Vegas and that heat is a practical joke. Like I've been to America before and seen how hot that country can get, but when I went to Las Vegas I was in disbelief. I truly did not know that the world could reach these extents. I stepped out of the airport and I thought someone was pulling a prank on me. Unbelievably hot. So Mark Kruger, you kind of... if you were from one of those locations, then maybe you would have been able to beat a bare-handed catch with this snowstorm leopard. Instead, he's been utterly embarrassed, and once again, my only strike force is pretty much Arion because Vulpine's run out of TP. I guess I can, like, armor fire him and stuff, but I could also lose this random encounter, so as soon as I talk, I lose. Now, JK, here's the Wall of Atlantis from Mark Kruger. It's, like, thoroughly unfitting, but, there it is. Where is Vulpine gone? Apparently, Aaron's the only capable one here, because he's just won a dribble interaction by default. Proper Earthbound style. Usually it's losing. I'm on the losing side of those interactions, but... Anchors away. How do you have that on this planet? You're in totally the wrong Oh, I'll give up. This one's over. It's well and truly over. I can't win random encounters anymore. I'm the worst Inazuma 11 player. I might as well just let this one go in. Right, anyway, there was a photo here of some gears that I missed. It's a spinning gear. It's 2, but, you know, we'll let it slide. And then no automatic cutscene or anything when we walk into Sinton City, Extension City. At least one of them's correct. Sweat, never heard of it. the best way to deal with it. I mean, it is, again, a miracle that we can talk to the people of this planet at all, but the logic of language has never really meant a lot to the Inazuma 11 series. You know, we have Season 3 where we have team captains from America and Brazil and England, and all of them can just speak fluent English, and it's like, just don't worry about it, it's an anime. This is how it works. But here we've got another encounter on screen, because now they've saved it all for the second map screen. This is what it's like to actually play against the bird people, and I have, once again, that's the first time I've actually noticed the gravity as I completely overshoot my pass and lose again. It's not worth me showing these on screen at all, is it? Right, well, I really don't rate our odds in the upcoming match against Magmavia 11. We're under-leveled, we're awful at the game, but we've at least got Werewolf Howl for random encounters. 331 power. Yes, that is almost the strongest shot in the game, and has some of the highest stun damage as well. And this guy can bring out a fighting spirit with a dribble, and he can armor fight. If you want to make the game easier, like Vulpine in Big Bang and his equivalent in Thunder Flash, Mr. Dracula Man, yeah, just use them. Like, they'll definitely help you out. I refuse to use them in an actual match. But meanwhile, the Plague Doctor has joined us. Zero Escape fans would know you should never welcome someone like this into your party. But I was hardly going to turn him away. So let's get rid of Vulpine now. Then we'll give Alpha a second try at some point after we've healed. And you can be Frank, because at some point I think we did do the straight counter actually, didn't we? But oh well, Frank seems to be in the most need of experience to get a bit better. Oh, yeah, that sounds tasty. I'm going to eat lava and magma. Lava's double the price, magma's double the price. Choose wisely. And then this shop is just some guy out in the street selling victory bracelets, though. Like, those are genuinely good. Our mechanical arms are very complex, much like my motives. Here's another Zero Escape reference that almost no one in the comments is going to get. But we've got Bouncing Bomb, just as a reminder that the move exists. We've got Warhead, similarly as a reminder that it exists, but we at least saw it by necessity on Silica. We can borrow this from Victor. This is how the imposter got Doom Dive Drive, right? And then Utter Gutsiness Bat is too funny to ignore. It's so expensive for some reason. Stun damage of 5, that's not good, but 100 power does mean that Utter Gutsiness Bat is stronger than a lot of moves it has no right to be better than. Pyrokinetic is just another fire one to have. Pincer Pinch is fire type, even though it's based on a crab. More down to the Japanese name Big Scissors. Shot Trap, I do like that that's back as a goalkeeping move. Power Shield as well, but yeah, not the strongest selection. Bubblegum's the most out of place, but we've already got that on Ade, and even the Cadence Soundtown that we would not be using if I was actually able to get him. There is the so-called Peter Griffin versus Chicken. Fine, I'll do it. Cocky. His name is Cocky. Oh dear. Right, well, no messing about. I don't care for your critical hits. We're against the Coco Cots. And Feng Huang is going to show itself to all of those who didn't get to see it in their respective Chrono Stones playthroughs and anime viewings. There you go. Beat the chicken once and for all. He won by a whopping 2 points and probably isn't going to win this dribble against Declan McHenna. Not another one. Whoa! This is where Corviknight's design came from. I'm sussing you out, Pokemon Sword and Shield. The fake Sheffield Manchester is borrowing from Magmavia, and Corviknight came from here. Firebird Flight is buffed from the previous game, and it's now 70 FSP, but it's actually still not max power. I think it's like 200 power instead of 300, like a lot of them are. Like, it's definitely weaker than Beta and Gammas, but it's good enough to score in a random battle against some chickens. Oh, he shot me! That's for calling him rubbish in both the last Let's Play and this one. And we've got a lava bowl. Well, who wants to volunteer to try that? I did say I was a sucker for spice. I've kind of opened myself up to that one. Just, you can, like, use it as well. Can I heal someone in the overworld with it? I can equip. Yeah, I guess you go into the items menu and actually put a dish of hooka hooka with a fiery sauce restores 60 TP. And I healed 1 because I've just remembered that I didn't use any because I used a fighting spirit. Well, there goes my lava bowl, I guess. Where's the square? It's just west of here. We can't go north. Meteo is blocking the race and calling these people a savage race. Say that to their face. But yes, this episode has been dragged out long enough by random encounters, so I will have a word with the people of Extension City over to the left, and then we'll probably call it a day.
How
is it so hot here? So hot!
We get it, it's hot. You're only making it hotter by talking about it. Stop!
What else am I going to talk about?
I don't know, love. Anything. Think of something, please.
So you came.
Who are you?
You can call me Alba. I'm here to welcome you as a representative of the Magmavia 11.
Ah, so you're the Magmavia 11's captain. I'm the captain of the Earth 11, Arion Sherwind. Great to meet you.
Yeah.
Look, his arms really are machines. That's amazing.
He just looks like a little birdman who had his wings clipped. Our wings were unnecessary. We've evolved past them.
You have evolved?
Those of us with no wings now have the power to create whatever we like. All you need is a good set of brains and arms. In our match, it's not just the fate of the planet on the line. I'm going to use it to show everyone that we are right.
Right about what, exactly?
No, it's nothing. Not something I'd be telling you anyway. Earth 11, your little blue planet has 2 wins under its belt. You must be pretty good. But you've made the mistake of being dependent on old technology.
We've just, teleported through space. I think that's quite advanced, to be honest.
Totems won't beat us. What did you say? What, so did you call us over here to pick a fight? What happened to just a plain old welcome? You Earthlings can't handle a little bit of heat. I'll show you the meaning of heat.
Oh, I wouldn't. He's literally built like a machine, bro.
You best prepare yourself for your defeat tomorrow. Then you'll realise the perfection of our evolution. Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Cheers.
Hey! I'm not done with you!
Magmavia 11. They seem a strong opponent, to say the least.